After surgery yesterday, I walked in here and I'm sort of running a little bit slower today, but oh my God. Good news, the QT80's come in for evaluation from Radio Oddity, and this is going to be a nice little one to have a look at. Obviously, guys, we're trying to find someone local to give me a bit of a hand to work with me. So if you're that person and you've got a bit of radio knowledge, can check a radio on the bench, etc., and know how to sort a few radios from one end to the, sort of property to the other, we're definitely sort of needing it. This is just my music room, which we've got to get cleared today, which I don't know if that'll happen or not. But as you can see, it's quite an array of some really interesting bits. No question about that. TS2000, I think. Let's have a look. Oh yeah. As you see, a few 2000s, 2000X, 847s, 857s. Actually, sorry, that's gone on lay-by. Sorry. Sorry, Joe. Joe, that's got to go to our lay-by shelf. The QT80 we'll get to very soon. A lot of stuff just got to get off the floor here. This is only one room of, yes, most of you been here know several, but this is the room that's supposed to stay clear, so I'm going to try and concentrate on that today and get some of this stored away somewhere. And I can get my music, actually get to my guitars and keyboards again, Luckily my piano, I can still tinker away and have a bit of fun. I'm thinking about whether to sell my NASCAR collection. I've got a big NASCAR collection. I don't know yet. We'll see. Just got no room for it. But there you go. Excuse me. There's a few IC7000s sitting around the place as well. Beautiful 790. Underneath, I think there's a 736R. Oh, there's just stuff everywhere in this particular room, and this is just overflow that's come through from obviously the room next door, which is starting to look a little better. But and I think we've got everything off the floor in here. As you can see, still. Don't worry about my TV. Sorry. Getting there. Oh, there's a 82K tuner. Absolute beauty, that thing really is. Sorry, TV was on there. But yeah, getting the sort of today's focus is as tired as I am, I've got to keep working. And as I said, if you do live local and you think that you could be a part of I call it the team because there's Riley and Sam helping me a lot of the time. We definitely sort of willing to talk about having some sort of person come in and work on, especially getting stuff organised into some sort of categories and clearing it, of course. I mean, that's the eventual goal. I've got certain things I want to keep, absolutely, but certainly got a lot that's got to go out. So, yeah, if you're a person that wants to come in and spend a few hours a day here, I'd be talking afternoons. My mornings are usually pretty terrible. So I'd be talking something, from 1 till 4 or something, come in for a few hours. You obviously got to live reasonably close to make it worthwhile. Being paid hourly rates, you've got to take into account, you've got to get out here as well. So, of course, there's a bit of that needs to be negotiated. But anyway, the museum building, which is, you can see out the window there, that needs total sorting. The barn is getting there, but you'll spend a lot of time in the barn. Anyway, please, drop me an email if you think that, or a PM or something, if you think you'd like to come out and work with us. I'm at the stage where I know, unfortunately, after yesterday, and I've already had the discussion with surgeons, I've got a few things coming up which is going to take up a lot of rest time and wait time and just healing time. And I've just got to get used to the idea that I'm going to need a little bit of help. But if that's you, certainly, I wanted to show you something actually down here. Have a look at this. Absolutely like new. Look at the front on that SB220. Original books, original everything. Oh, you just don't see this stuff. There's the other radio oddity that we did the other month was the QT60. Now the QT80, this was 60 watt, and the one we're going to be doing over here is 80 watts. I don't want to unbox it yet because we'll do the full unboxing of it, very soon, and we'll get this on the bench. We'll get it on air. We'll get it on a lot of things, and fortunately, having an amateur license, I can use this on 10 meters. So I want to give this a really good test. I mean, I know a lot of they work on CB. I get that, but I'm going to legally do some tests on 10 meters, and just show you what one of these little things do. And a lot of you are going to say, oh, it's the same as. Well, have a note, QT80, and I'll show you the differences. The QT80 is a great little radio. I want to thank my friends at Radio Oddity for shipping this over, and we're going to do some giveaways very soon. I'll get onto that when we do the major videos, but hopefully be part of that too. All right, well, this is just a brief look at my my mess today. I'm sounding a little bit hoarse because I had stuff down my throat yesterday, and I'm really puffed, unfortunately, with the heart. But enough of my whinging. Now to get some work done and try and get well, if I can get this room cleared today, I should run a video at 9 o'clock tonight, see how far we got, but that might be embarrassing, we'll see. But yeah, definitely see. Let's have a look at, trying to remember where I got these cars from. All these ones up the top. Don't even remember those. Rob, they come from you? No, they didn't. No, Rob's came through another one here, I think. Sorry, I'm just coming out to my main foyer area. Oh yeah, of course, Rob sold me that I had to have the 62 Chevy owning a 59, that's right. And some of these here, these are all Rob Marshall's, who's just moved back to England, and good old mate of mine. And he actually sold me these quite a long time ago, and I put him in the walkway here so that he'd see them every time, just to annoy him. But no, he's a good guy. He was really happy that we're sort of happy to have them. Oh my goodness! I mean, who puts this stuff in their main walkway? Seriously. Anyway, all right. Well, as you can see, we're working away, but yeah, there's no rest for us. For the wicked, is there? But yeah, we'll get to that. This little fella's got a transmit problem. I'm not doing repairs anymore, but he's a good mate of mine who lives in the region. So I'll get a look at that in the next few days, hopefully. I've actually got another one that's working perfectly, so I can sort of compare a bit with it as well, which is always nice. But anyway, there was a second reason for this video. If you see anything in here that looks like you, sing out. By the way, I found out there's a couple of in these boxes here. I'd forgotten entirely what was it, Chris? Sorry, I've forgotten. But I think it was. There's a Colt, the Excalibur Colts in there, and the other one that's like it, one with the big grab handles on the front. Don't mind me, I'm just out of breath. But yeah, it's been fun, I tell you. Just keeping up with this bloody heart fiasco. And this one. Now, one of my viewers will recognise that one. That one actually shouldn't be out here. We have been working on this for a long time. It's got a shocking dry joint in it, which I don't care. I'm going to spend the rest of my life on this if I have to. I'm going to get that thing fixed. Every time I've got it fixed, I put it on soak test. It works for, hours, and then it'll go, are you joking? We still haven't got it, and sometimes you'll get faults like this, guys. They can really be a pain. And look, here's the deal. Sounds like Joe Biden. Here's the deal. Period. I'm going to have to watch that. These sort of radios are learning radios. They teach you all about how good a tech you are, or how bad, or how patient. Probably is more the go. Yeah, they do that. And the other thing, if you come out to work here, we're going to get some VHF, UHF antennas up for the 9700 and some cables run. All the towers are out there, and you can't see them from here, but they're out there ready to go. And I've been putting on heaps of limitations by the surgeons at the moment, and I'm not enjoying that bit. But I'm still carrying all these boxes. Some of these I had to carry out from the other room, and so I'm puffing a bit. But what's under there? I don't know. There's just so many boxes I can't remember where they came from, and a lot of them are from you. People that I know that who obviously we bought from, and I just haven't got to. But Chris, yeah, I'm sure it's Chris. Sorry, mate. Chris Alocca, of course. I will get to those boxes. My apologies, mate. I really appreciate you got them to me. And the time frame was never an issue with me, mate. No issue at all. It's look, I had one chap that was going back to England, which was Rob, that obviously we ran out of time for. But worst case scenario, if he really wants it, we'll ship it over to him into England. So it's no big deal. But mate, appreciate all the stuff that you send. It's always been good stuff. So I saw the guy complaining at you the other day on Facebook, and let me guarantee you, like Chris, if you tell me that you need mics wired up in bits and pieces, there's a process in this place where, we'll do it, absolutely, but you might have to wait a few days, because we've got other things that we're trying to get done, and, in my case, sometimes things are just a little bit out of kilter with health, so, so that chap, I can't remember who you were, give Chris a break. Seriously, it was not that long, and communication is always the key, and I say that. The other thing is going to come up too, we were going to use, but that's a brand new Sun SDR sitting in that box there. So if you've got interest in that, give me a call, because there's also like brand new FT2DR with spare battery and quite a bit of that kit. So much stuff sitting around here that, just obviously we've got to get out of here and, sort of decide keep, not keep, blah, blah, blah. So get ready for, this is just a prelude. We've got a lot coming up. And as I said, if you think you're the person that can come out here and get a few days a week out here and give us a hand, we're going to welcome you with open arms. If you want to be paid in radios, geez, we can definitely do that. Oh, look, but we'll work something out. I'm not too worried about that. But I do need the right person. I need you to have some background in radio. I need you to be able to use a test set, and I need you to be able to tell one radio from another, whether it be CB or amateur radio, because we've got a lot of radios need to be initially partitioned into areas so that we can know what we've got, stock take it, and then sell it. So anyway, that's the go. All right, well, thanks very much for having a look at this video. Glad to be home. Yesterday was a walk in the park, just so you know, compared to some of the stuff we've had to do. But, very investigatory. There you go, big word. All these got to come off the shelves, guys. Just quick tests to see where we got to them on them. These are getting better. Not great, but better. The floor, you can almost see it, so that's better. Actually, we're just running a test on a 847 at the moment, which we thought had a bit of a problem, but Rob, you might be interested in this one. So far, so good, but just running it on test, and it's been running for a couple of days now. But you know what? We like to run them a few days, especially when a mate of yours, good technician mate, has spotted a fault at some stage, because we always want to know. We've got a lot of these, 4 or 5, I don't know. There's a few more sitting out in the shed. So they're great radios, the 847, so far so good. All right, well, thanks so much for having a look at this video, and certainly send us a message if you're close by and want to get involved in the radio game. We're not, just so you know, this is just hobbyist stuff here. We're not commercial anymore. We just are clearing off a whole lot of stuff that we need to clear off. So, it's something that might encourage you to get involved. Again, I can't stress this as much stress this too much. You do need to have some background, and I need you to be able to tell me what you know very fast, so that we can say, you'll be right. Can you use a Motorola or an IFR 500 test set straight off without having to think about it too much? Can you hook up a radio, check transmit, receive, give me a full report on each radio? Can you look at amplifiers and bits and pieces? You don't need to be a tech as such, but if I can get at least that level, that you're going to recognise a lot of these things I've just been running past. You're going to say, that's a high gain 5, and that's a blah blah blah. This is CPI in pieces, and here's another high gain VFO, and you might even know what a Ham International is, one of the multi modes. You'll know that hooks up to a 757, blah blah blah. That sort of knowledge would help us greatly just in sorting some of this out. What's the difference between a 101Z, a 902D? Why is it a 902 versus a 901? All these sort of things is just going to help us a lot, especially if you had any background on using one of these or any of the Marconis we've got around the place, any of the Motorola test sets. We've got a number of them and more coming down, so certainly going to set up to have a few available benches and get rid of stuff sitting around on benches like this, which would help so much. You might say, what a terrible looking workshop. I agree. I'm not happy. It's really been terrible. Justin, your 400 came in, mate. Thank you very much. That's going to be going in my full drive, so much appreciated from over in from over in South Australia. And what else turned up? I'm saying thank yous. Oh no, I think you're in the other room. No, that'll do it. All right, well, thanks for having a look at this video. Contact me either by email, brenton@posnav.com.au. You can PM me via, Facebook, etc., etc. And, certainly tell me when you're available, what you can do, and we'll see if we can get you out here and having a bit of fun. Once again, look, mornings I just can't supervise. And one thing I've learned with having some of my mates out before is when I'm supervising them, yeah, great. We get so much done. It really is. And it may be one of those mates wants to come back. I know both are extremely busy, so that's the problem. That's why I'm looking for people. I don't want to put pressure on people who already got pressure on them. But excuse me. But yeah, if you think you're that person, get onto us and we shall have a chat. Okay, thanks very much. Now I just realised if I stop the video, I've got to clean all this up. Thanks, guys. Cheers. All the best.